Welcome back. We're here in Antique. We from to Antique. And we're in Libertad, Antique. We were here on Easter weekend in Antique. And we vlogged this place. And we talked about how haunted this place is. And I got some stories to tell you about this. We're here in the town of Libertad. Shh, Libertad. They tore down my building. We thought we'd talk about some haunted places in the Philippines. And Libertad is the haunted place. It's like a ghost town. I mean, there's nobody around. I haven't seen anyone around. There's no people or anything in this town.
Pero sa awa ng Diyos, nang nagpagamot ako sa albularyo, nalaman niya na ito pala ang dahilan.
And they had a lot of history of like sort of bad spirits and things.
Good morning. I am one of victim. What I mean is, my husband has been a victim of this spooky story about his sickness, which occurred to him, I think 4 or 5 years ago, when he tried to clean an area which triggered a sickness. When we go to Arbolario, the Arbolario said that he touched something or he hit something which could not be seen. I think that is what we call these spirits which could not be seen.
This place is really weird. I mean, I shouldn't talk too loud, but there's nobody around. But this is like one of the most like haunted places I've been in the Philippines. This was the spookiest, the scariest area in the town of Libertad, and it's gone. It's gone. They have workers here. I got here and the whole place is being demolished, and it's really spooky place. So these workers here are behind me, and they're tearing down the scariest building in Libertad. We have some stories to tell. Look at that. They're tearing everything down. They're destroying this whole place. Look at that. There's nothing left of this place. It's a spooky place. Libertad is haunted. There's haunted places everywhere, okay? There's just haunted places everywhere. Libertad. We're gonna talk about some scary stories. Some scary stories that happened in Libertad.
So he suffered from a sickness which he suffered for almost a month or more than a month. He is becoming skinny, and he could not eat.
And then I asked Mimi, I said, guys, I think there's a lot of bad spirits here in this town of Libertad. And she really didn't want to say yes, but she finally said, yes, I think there's some bad spirits here. It all started here on this road in front of the municipal. It's a few months ago. I was walking down this road. And then there was a dog. There was a dog in Libertad. And I was riding my motorcycle. I was just minding my own business. And I was riding the motorcycle just down this road right here. And I was just riding down. And then this dog, he had like venom in his mouth. And he was barking at me. He wanted to like chew my leg, and I didn't do anything. I was just driving by this town, this Libertad town, and he was chasing me with like wanting to bite me with rabies. And I stopped my bike right here in the middle of the road, right here. And I got out in the middle of the road and I stood, and the dog's right there. And I said, "You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? I'm here, dude, and I'm bigger than you." So the dog ran. He ran. And I was like, what's up with this place? I never have a dog do that before. And that was the beginning of my experience in Libertad. I got a text from Mimi, and she said, my father, he fell struck and he's dying. And I said, what happened, Mimi? And she said, well, my dad was walking down over here by the beach in Libertad, And then, I don't know, she said some kind of spirit or something came and attacked her dad and got in his body, and it was really spooky. And I'm like, what? And he was like me, he was on his deathbed for like several days. And finally, the spirit got out of him.
But when that arbolario found it out that his sickness was because of something he touched, he hit, thanks God, after several days of giving him medications, he get well. So we don't believe in it, but then that happened, and that's the reason why I believed in these stories, because it happened to my husband.
Really a crazy place. And if I don't know if it's haunted, but there's like bad spirits in this place. Libertad's just a haunted place. It's a scary place. There's the town hall. There's a few more cars here. Last time we came, the place was empty. It was deserted. There wasn't even the dogs on the street barking at me. And like I say, the dog was wanting to eat me up in Libertad. And it's just really a weird place. It used to have lots of people. And now it's almost like a ghost town. There's a person here and there, but this marketplace used to be teeming with life, and it's dead. Last time I was here, everything was closed. They have a little marketplace here with selling foods and clothes, and it's really nice here in Libertad, but it's a little spooky too. We're here at the marketplace in Libertad, Antique. What's your name?
I'm Maribel.
Maribel, nice to meet you. You have a store here with clothes and everything? Oh, very nice. Very nice. And we're here just checking it out. And you got a nice store. She's got one of the biggest stores in the area here, so it's very nice. And I don't have any, you don't have any clothes that fit me, so I'm a big dude, so do you have any shirts this size, jumbo, extra large? And looks like they have a fish place here. Are you selling fish? You sell fish here?
Meat.
Oh, your meat? No meat though.
No meat.
No meat. She sells meat, but there's no meat, right? No meat. There's no meat. There's no meat. We're gonna be leaving the marketplace. There wasn't a lot of vendors here, just a few. But yeah, I have a lot of strange stories, and I don't know if it's true or whatever, but Libertad to me is like a haunted town. It has some like bad spirits here, I guess. And one time I took this girl out. Her name was Jenilyn from the town of Libertad. And I went to pick her up one time to take her to the island. And I went ahead and I picked her up and I went back to the island, and then I got deathly sick. I never been deathly sick before, but in the town of Libertad, I got deathly sick. And I was like in bed for like 3 days. I thought I was gonna die. And I was like laying there like shivering. I was sick, something bug got into me. And then that same girl, that Jenilyn girl, she called me one time and she said, can you come to the Kalibu hospital? It's a little ways from Libertad, Antique. And she said, my papa has got sick. He might have had a stroke or something, but please come down and say a prayer for my papa. So I immediately drove my motorcycle to the Kalibu hospital, the community general hospital, and I saw the papa, and he was laying there and he was ready to die. And I said, what happened? And they said, we don't know. He was paralyzed, he couldn't talk anymore. He just was really wiped out. And I was like, did that happen in Libertad? Spooky town of Libertad. This place is haunted, man. I had some really bad sicknesses coming back. I hope I don't get sick now that I'm vlogging it.